Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health, helping educate you on how you can improve your health and wellness and make sure it's long term. So, why are the supplements that you are probably buying, not everybody, but the majority of people that are buying, are pretty much useless? Okay, so supplements, there's a difference between natural supplements and synthetic supplements. You can't out supplement a poor diet or poor health. Okay, so there's you just taking a vitamin C or iron tablets or anything like that and still eating like crap. You're wasting your money. You are flushing your money down the toilet. So basically natural supplements, they're readily recognized by the body, so it makes them bioavailable, so which means that they are easier for the body to absorb and use. Synthetic vitamins and supplements are made from chemical compounds. They're produced in a lab, and they're made to mimic the natural way the body absorbs nutrients from food. But the body doesn't easily recognize these synthetic vitamins and supplements, so it's harder for the body to absorb them and use them efficiently. So this is where you get digestive issues. So synthetic vitamin formulas, they contain really high amounts of nutrients to make up for the body's ability to absorb them. So they think that if they add more vitamins to the supplements, that the body will use them. And these high doses can lead to overdosing, like we have too much, or your body just detoxes it out anyway and it doesn't use them. So it's really, really important to get a natural supplement, and you'll see your list of ingredients. I know this is probably backwards on here, but your supplement facts and list of ingredients, and you have, this is Instagram, this is up here on Naomi's Home Health, you'll have all natural, you'll be able to read it. Like this has got fennel, maca root, chamomile flower, American ginseng, ashwagandha. I can read these. Other ingredients that are synthetic, you probably don't understand the words. They're long, they end in "ide" or "die" or something like that. Then you've got other ingredients, and you'll also understand what they are. Cellulose, and if you don't understand, Google it. Is cellulose a natural ingredient? But it's really important to know what's in it, because you're wasting your money. I see people have cupboards full of synthetic vitamins, and that is just a bunch of money that they are wasting, virtually just throwing down the toilet. So we've already established that the body needs a steady supply of nutrients, right, to function. We know this. This is important. But the cheap way and the synthetic way is not good for the body. Remember how I told you, and I've said this a lot in my videos lately, and drop a wave or something in the comments if you remember me saying this, but plants, animals, humans have the same DNA structure, that double helix. That is the same DNA structure. When we put a plant into our body recognizes it and uses it the way it should. So it will use the vitamins, it will use the minerals in it, whatever's in it that we need. If there's the phytochemicals, which is the chemicals that help the plant defend itself against things, our intruders or pathogens or whatever it is, our body then uses those as well. So it's really important to source good supplements. One thing I will say is the medical system has very little knowledge on supplements. So your doctor saying to you, yeah, take some vitamin B and just go to the chemist and get some. You need to do your research. It is super important. There is no point just walking across the road from the doctor or wherever you are and getting a synthetic supplement. I've had, my ex-husband came home and said, I need to take, I can't remember what vitamin it was, and she wrote it down for him, and he went across the road. It was like $10 for this supplement. And I said to him, why did you not ask me? I did not see a natural ingredient at all. And I said, your body's not even going to absorb this. This is, you're going to urinate most of it out. It's all synthetic. Doctors do not, like they They are there to medicate, and medication is synthetic. So for some reason they don't listen to what the body needs, which is natural sources, and they are happily giving you synthetic vitamins without even considering that your body's not really absorbing it. That is the medical system. I know it sounds bad and I don't want to run it down, but it's important that you know that just because your doctor recommends a supplement for you doesn't mean it's good for you. It is always important to know what's going into your body and know if that's good for you or not. So many multivitamins, like I said, contain synthetic vitamins because they're cheap to make and they stay on the shelf forever, like processed food. So they have a long shelf life, but that means they've got a lot of chemicals in them to keep them going. Yeah, so drop it in the comments if this makes sense to you. If you are taking a synthetic supplement, if you even know what's in your supplement, drop it in the comments, because if you don't know what's in your supplement, you're probably just urinating most of it out. It is very expensive pee. So we want to read what's on the label. We want to make sure that everything is natural so your body absorbs it. But you also need to know what the ingredients do. Like, I know what fennel does for the body. I know what maca root does. That helps hormone balancing. Fennel is good for the digestive system. Chamomile flower, it helps, it's calming. Ashwagandha, great for the adrenals. Rosemary, hormones. You know, it's important that you look at a supplement and you go, okay, I know what this does. I know exactly what it's going to do for my body, because there's a such thing as marketing. We know what marketing is, and things are marketed to make you think that they're going to work wonders for you, but you may not need that. You might not need hormone balancing. Most people do. You may not need digestive support. Most people do, but it's really important to know, to tick all the boxes of what you need, and not just go with the marketing, or just go with your doctor, or just go with your friend who takes it and says they feel fantastic. They might feel fantastic for different reasons. We don't know what that is. So just because it's good for somebody else doesn't mean it's good for you. Do not buy them just because they're cheap as well. That is, your health is an investment. And if you want something to work, you need to know what's in it, be on it long term. Like, you cannot just take something for a month and go, this isn't working, they're terrible, these supplements are terrible. You should be on them for a minimum of 6 months before you can make a clear decision on whether they are helping you or whether they aren't. Sometimes we don't even realize they're helping us. Like, when you eat an apple or a packet of blueberries, do you feel that work in your body? Do you go, right, that's worked, I've got those antioxidants into me, or that apple really helped my digestive system? You don't. So what we do need to understand is sometimes we're not feeling things work, but at the same time, I can guarantee that a synthetic vitamin is not going to be helping you at all, to be honest, because your body is not going to absorb it or use it. We want things that it's going to actually use. You're basically just putting a vitamin into your body and expecting your body to work wonders with it. And that's not how it works. So drop it in the comments if you need more information. If you want to know a supplement that is going to help you, if you want to know, like, I know what supplements do or what ingredients do for everything. This is what my job. Like, I know all the ingredients, and I go, right, so when I recommend a supplement to a client, I don't recommend very many. I can tell you that right now, because I want people to add in good foods. I'm not going to go tell you to take everything away. I'm going to say to you, right, let's add in apples. Let's add in lemon balm tea. Let's add in, before we start changing your whole life, because that's how it's so much easier to do it that way. It's so much more sustainable, and you will create this new habit you will start to constantly, drink that lemon balm tea. It would become a habit for you. You go, right, it's 3 o'clock, I have my tea now. This is what we're doing. We're creating new habits. And a supplement, I'm not going to go and say, here, spend $200 on a supplement. And naturopaths, I have seen naturopaths that use vitamins that are not that great, because I've been on the receiving end of that. So not all naturopaths, sorry to naturopaths, but I have seen some that have not considered, and they give you hundreds of dollars worth of vitamins, and it's not always the case. I might just recommend one lot. The one that I recommend the most is an NRF2 activation, and that is one supplement once a day, one pill once a day, and that actually activates your NRF2 pathway, which is your master detoxification pathway. So that's an investment in your health, because our NRF2 pathway is usually depleted as we age or as we become ill. So getting that into us to help us start us on our health journey and our cleansing journey, our lifestyle cleanse that we're doing, that's going to support everything that you're already doing. But when you start adding in, you know, I take like the amount of things that people tell me they take, it just blows my mind. So I take this and I take this, and then in the morning and I have my blah blah blah, and your body's just like, I don't want to process all of this right now. I'm already in a distressed state. My liver's already compromised, and then you're going to throw all this shit down my throat. So that's not what we do here. It might be one, or I might recommend this. This is also once a day. There's a couple of tablets that you take them once a day. This is, you know, trying to minimize harm to us, trying to minimize confusion, overwhelm, all of that. This is basically the most simple way of helping your body start to be better. And that's long term. This is what we're looking at long term. This is not about me selling you something, because, you know, this is me helping you get better. That is my main aim, my top goal, and it should be yours too. So if you want to know a little bit more about how you can support your body better, contact me. We'll have a consultation. If you're on Instagram, you can go to the link in my bio, and over here on in my thyroid group or Naomi's Home Health, there will be a link in the comments. But it's really important for you to learn as much as you can.